Don't open that grammar book. Don't start another vocabulary list. If you're serious about becoming fluent in 2025, this video is your wake-up call. Because the way most people learn English is exactly why they stay stuck. So before you waste any more time, hear me out and stay tuned. Hello, it's me, Francisca from English Thrive. Welcome back to another video in our channel. Now, if you're tired of translating in your head and forgetting words in real conversations or sounding robotic, then this is for you. These 5 tips will show you how to live English, not just study it. Now, before we start with the first tip, I want you to subscribe and like this video so we can reach even more ambitious professionals in the algorithm. And also, ask for our free Confident English Limitless Career Masterclass. You'll find the link below. This masterclass will show you mindset shifts so that you start living English the right way to become super confident. So write free masterclass in the comment section below. Now, as someone who throughout her life has focused on living the language, not just studying it, what do I mean by this? I, of course, learned a bit by the traditional way, going into a classroom, learning vocabulary. That is necessary. But what I mean is that the moment where you only focus on that is where you lose the chance of speaking fluently and confidently. So what I did throughout 20 years plus, yes, it's been that long since I speak English, I focused on generating habits and creating a compound effect by listening and by all the tips that I'm going to explain you now. Now, tip number 1 is making English your environment. Now, language is not just a school subject and shouldn't be treated as a school or university subject. It's a living, breathing experience. Now, start by changing your environment, your phone settings, your Netflix settings, your playlist, everything to English. So your brain needs to see English as normal, not foreign. Okay, this isn't studying, it's lifestyle design. Think about this. Every time when you wake up, what do? You have breakfast, brush your teeth, go to work. So English should be treated the same way. And this isn't done by you grabbing a book and studying. This is done by living it through habit building. By the way, I have an amazing video on habits that helped me grow both personally and professionally in English. You can check it out here. So tip number 2 is stop memorizing, start performing. So instead of memorizing lines, memorizing words, act them out. It's not going to serve you if you have a list and just memorize words if you don't use them. Unless you watch this video right here, which is all about remembering words in English forever. It's going to teach you strategies to once you learn a word, use it and never forget it. But essentially, you need to get used to every time you learn a word, pretending that you are in a scenario in English and use them, even if you are not. Pretend that you are in a TED Talk, do mock interviews, narrate your day like you're in a reality show, like you're in a conversation with a friend. You have to get creative here. When you perform English, it becomes part of your identity. Okay, not just something that you remember for a test. And that is why inside of the English Confidence Method, our signature program, we don't focus on just learning English for the certificate. We focus on learning English for real life and work. If you want to know more about this, you can check out the link below and apply. And actually, inside of the program, we have a technique that I call the word of the go spreadsheet. It is fascinating how this accelerates your vocabulary so fast, because you get a word, then you pair up with the synonym that is actually the meaning as well, and then a sentence. You do this with every word you listen to, with every word that you see, and you'll see how you can accelerate vocabulary very fast. Pause for a bit of coffee. Now, tip number 3, and this is one technique that I love, that I do all the time, is talking to myself. I know it sounds weird, but talk to yourself. Yes, really. Okay? Internal conversations create external fluency. Say your thoughts out loud. Again, narrate your day. Do some journaling. Ask yourself questions. Laugh at your own jokes. This is how native speakers think. And this will help you think in English as well, which is a necessary skill if you want to become fully fluent and confident in English. All right, so before I reveal the last 2 tips, I want you to write free masterclass below so you can have access to our free Confident English Limitless Career Masterclass. It's going to teach you tips, mindset shifts, so that you can think like a native English speaker, so that you can accelerate your career prospects and opportunities in English. Comment below. Okay, so tip 4 is choose people, not perfection. Focus on connecting. Do not focus on grammar. Focus on meeting people that are learning English like you and are in courses, in communities, in memberships, whatever it is. Connect with real people, because that's going to make you step out of the comfort zone. And even if you make mistakes, you'll make mistakes together and you'll feel supported as well. Language is human, it's messy, but fluency comes from conversations, not perfect sentences. I honestly see this with students and professionals that I speak to every single day. They're too afraid of making mistakes, and they're too afraid of speaking out loud. They're too afraid of connecting with people. So this is why they are stuck. They overthink instead of acting and speaking and connecting. Tip 5, create a role. Become your English speaking self. Again, this is about identity. You have to already see yourself as a native English speaker to take action and see real results. I know it sounds weird, but I do believe in these kinds of techniques. My students use them all the time, including the method speaking technique. This is what we do every day inside of the English confidence method. We do something that's called method speaking. So you act as if you're a native English speaker. So when you're in your everyday life, at work, you block off time, and then anything that you do, writing emails, journaling, writing on your notebook, a task list, everything in English, even on YouTube, everything in English. So you start creating a role. And ask yourself this question: who are you when you speak English? Are you a leader, a traveler, a future CEO? Step into that version of yourself every time you speak English, and this will skyrocket your confidence. And so the more you embody English, the more natural it becomes. And this isn't about pretending. This is about rewiring your brain. All right, so those were 5 tips. I hope this helps activating the part of you that is tired of the traditional way. My advice for you is start living the language. And if this resonated with you, I invite you to be a part of the English Confidence Method. We have limited spots for you to take action and join this coaching experience where you go from limited, frustrated to confident and fluent, so that you can enable career advancement in English speaking scenarios. How you can enter is you just apply below. We'll see if we are fit to work together. So if you're excited about implementing all these tips, do not forget to subscribe, like the video, and watch this playlist next on Thinking in English, which, as I said before, is a necessary skill for you to become a fluent and confident speaker, and this video about overcoming anxiety when speaking English, because you need both the strategy and the confidence to thrive in English speaking scenarios. All right, see you next week. Bye bye.